Okay, is that fine? Yeah, okay. First of all, I want to thank Danbury Drum Corps for coming out here. When I joined the Hatters Drum Corps back in the late 50s, they were the enemy. But over the years, I must say I've developed a great deal of friendship with some of the members of Danbury Drum Corps, and I think it's a good way to start this convention here in Danbury with them playing. And the first piece that the New England chapter is going to play, a group of them are going to be playing a song called Swamp Yankee Joe, written by Gary Gelati, with the General by James John Burnsmore. Okay, so take it away. A song, we call it German. It was written by Fran Germanero, who was with the Connecticut Hurricanes, but at the time he wrote it for the Germantown Ancients as a drum solo. He was their teacher at the time, I think late 60s, early 70s, I believe. So go for it. Next, representing the Hannaford Fife and Drum Corps from Vermont, we have Bill and Josiah, and they're going to be playing a tune written by Andy Reamer called "Do It." And Bill here is the tall one. He's a self-taught drummer from Connecticut originally, and Josiah was his student, but since Josiah has graduated in percussion from Liberty College, Bill feels that it's now the tables have turned and he's more of a student. So let's do it. next we have the Connecticut Rebels drum line, and they're going to be playing a song called Heat Wave. Now this song was really a sort of a collaborative mixture from all the drummers, but really it was pulled together by the late Pat Sullivan, and they would like to dedicate their performance tonight to Pat. It's called Heat Wave.
Yeah.
We couldn't be in Connecticut without scraping up some old skirts drummers. So we have the next performances. We call them the Old Man and the Punk Kid. Both of them started out in Grassy Plains, probably about 17 years apart. They were both in the Connecticut Yankees Drum and Bugle Corps. Al was in the Connecticut Alumni up until about 2001, and he's taught many corps in the area. Ben here is the Punk Kid, and after Grassy Plains he was in the Connecticut Yankees, the Hurricanes. He retired for 30 years, then picked up with Park City Pride, and most recently, he was with the Patriots, and he retired from them about a month ago until Joe called him and asked him to come out of retirement for tonight. And they're going to play a couple of Sturts pieces, the Sidewinder and the six-stroke solo. Now, Joe is going to join Al and Ben, and they're going to play another skirt solo called Off to Danbury. Gary. Okay, now Joe and Gary Gay are going to play a solo that Joe wrote and dedicated to his first teacher here at Danbury, Kurt Golder, and it's just called Kurt. And I'll tell you, Joe and Gary haven't really played this in public for maybe about 10 years, maybe, and they played it once this afternoon, so we'll see how it goes here. And actually, I want to point out that Joe is playing on the drum that was his father's. Goes back to what, 1930s, 40s? Yeah, late 30s, early 40s.
A thunderfit.
Okay, next we've got a couple of ancient mariners from Guilford, Connecticut, but they actually live in Vermont, so and different sides of the state too. So this is how dedication runs in drum corps.
Really?
And they're going to play a Mariners drum solo called "Pieces of Eight." like to have all of the New England chapter, and if any of the Danbury Drum Corps drummers can grab a drum, and even that Frankie Northrup who was holding a flag, we'd like him to find the drum too, and come out and play the Connecticut halftime as sort of a fitting end to the New England chapter's performance here tonight. You got a drum for your Frank? Huh? Joe? Hey, Joe?
Yeah.
Joe? You got a drum for Frank? Right here. We got a drum right over here for Frank. Even though he carries a rifle now, he's a drummer too, so we wanted to get him involved. Yeah.
I'm going to turn this microphone and see if it